people how much I love Lost. You know I do. And Daniel Day Kim stars as one of the Islanders, trying like hell to figure out what is going on. Take a look.
Nadine! Nadine! Ok, on se sépare et on la cherche. Elle doit pas être bien loin. Brennan, Lacombe, par ici. Ok. Moi, je vais aller par là. Par là.
Nadine! Nadine! Nadine!
Wow. Please welcome back Daniel Day Kim. God bless you.
It's a pleasure.
Now sit down, because before we start talking about Lost, what did you think of the comment, the Helen Thomas comment? Because I know it bothered you.
Well, first of all, you know, I'll start by saying I really enjoy watching you guys every show, because I think, right? Because, you know, not only do you take pop culture, but you talk about substantive issues, and you know these things about like mortgages and how people are going to pay them. Those are the real issues of today, you know. And so you know, I was really watching downstairs, you know, when you guys were talking. And the thing about Helen Thomas was that, you know, you take someone like that, regardless of your political viewpoints, someone who has such an established and respected career, you know, I think she deserves respect. And, you know, growing up in a Korean household where Confucian values were kind of what I was raised with, we were always taught that the wisdom that comes with age is to be respected. And,
Chinese culture is like that.
Right, and so it's been interesting to see. You know, sometimes I feel like there's a segment of our country that kind of discards its people as they get older. They ship them off to Florida
And discounts them, too.
And discounts them, you know. And so, you know, I get sad when I see stories like that, because I feel like that's part of our history and our tradition in America, and you know that helps us make us.
Thank goodness for the older folks, because Sully, who landed that plane,
Absolutely.
okay,
Absolutely.
he was considered old. He was considered old. But here's what I really want to know. Not that I wasn't interested in that, but this is what's getting me.
All right.
The last time I saw you on Lost, you had just been blown up on a freighter.
Yeah.
Then, the other night, you show up on a raft with some French people.
That's right.
And I realize it's 1988 because Danielle is pregnant. What the hell is going on?
Didn't Ben somehow coming up this week? Doesn't he go ahead and tell your wife that he knows you're alive? So piggybacking off of Whoopi, is it just 88, or are you going to reunite?
You know, it's crazy. When I read the scripts this year, it takes me about 2 or 3 times the time it would take to read a normal script, because I'm always paging back and forth saying, what did I just read?
Because you read that Jin dies on freighter.
That's what
How
happened.
did you feel when you read that?
Well, you know, thankfully the producers called me the day before the script came out, and they said, you're going to read something in this new script, and I just want you to know, don't worry. You're going to be around.
But your mom didn't even want to watch the episode where you died.
That's true. My mom, she really takes it personally when I get hurt or injured. And so when I always have to call her to kind of warn her that you know you might not like this week's episode, Mom. You know, and during the finale, she literally had to leave the room because she didn't want to see her son, you know, suffer that kind of thing.
You show up in a couple of different places, though, because at one point, when your wife is with the baby, we think you're going to see something, and we think it's her having a baby, and it's not her, it's some other man. It's too much.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot, but you know, it's great. It's great stuff for an actor to play, you know, because you know, so often, you know, you worry about just kind of being bored and having some interesting stuff to do, and this show is definitely accused of a lot of things, but not that.
Well, you're not going to be bored, because you're about to start doing The King and I, aren't you?
Yes.
On Broadway. Tell me a little something.
It's actually not on Broadway. It's going to be in London at the Albert Hall. So.
Go ahead now.
So it starts. We start rehearsal in May, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's
Do you
my
sing
first
and
musical.
dance?
Yeah, you a song and dance man too?
You know, when I went to school here in New York, and part of the training here was singing, and so we did a cabaret second year with some people you might know, and so I did a lot of singing there, and you know, all the years of singing in the shower have paid off, I guess.
And don't forget, Yul Brynner wasn't a singer either. So it's written
That is fun.
specifically for someone who can carry a tune but not very far.
Okay.
Let me hear you say etc. etc.
Etc. etc.
Well, listen, Lost airs Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. right here on ABC. Woo, I can't wait. And when we come back, Robin Thicke performs.